All right, so we're out cutting today, me and my cousin, and we brought a couple of saws out. We've got a Echo 590, and the other orange one right there is a Husqvarna 254 XP that's been, a little bit modified. And here we have a ProMac 1010 right there. And then the beast over here is a McCulloch 300. And we're going to put together some video of all these cutting, and hope everybody enjoys it. Okay folks, here we are with an Echo 590 Timberwolf. It's stock except for a very, very minor, small muffler mod, just to get a little bit of flow out of it. Still has the spark arrestor. I'm running the Echo bar 20-inch with a 70 drive link Oregon EXL chain, brand new. I just spun it up, and this is white ash that was standing dead, and it's about, well, probably 18 inches in diameter, maybe 17, something like that. And so we're just gonna show you how she does. it seems to run pretty good. So here's a restart after cutting. All right, for folks that aren't really into the auto tune saws like the steel and the Husqvarnas, Echo is a great choice. I know the 4910 is a wonderful saw, and unfortunately, they decided to replace that with the 4920, which I don't think is as good of a saw, but the 590 and the 620, for the money, they're great. They run great. They start great. They cut great. They might not be the fastest saw in the woods, but this saw has been very reliable and a good runner, and cuts through this white ash quite nicely. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and get out there and cut some wood. All right, thanks for watching.
That's fun.
All right, there's some cutting.
Looks pretty good. Yeah. 300 didn't do bad.
What's that?
This 300 didn't do bad.
No.